Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Halliburton in at the point. And for Detroit, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Jackson is out there with Bay, and it's Stewart in at the center. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. A floater, and the rejection by Jackson. And he drives in, lays it up, and picks it in. Jackson's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Brogdon. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
So the wing on the left, stolen by Warren. Pass to Taylor. Halliburton outside. He kicks to Warren. Puts it up from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle. Here's Turner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Turner's got his 2nd basket.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Pistons. And the rejection by Jackson. Fast break Detroit. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Halliburton passes to Brogdon. He dishes it to Turner. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bay. Another 3 for Detroit.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
Timeout called the Pacers. And is and the Pacers with possession here. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Brogdon the pass to Orte. To the inside. Here's Turner. And he comes up with the deuce. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
They got Jackson. He's out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Bagley. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Inside. Jackson kicks to Hayes. Back to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Grant. From deep. The Pacers pull it in. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Here's Brogdon. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Brogdon. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Brogdon. 8 points for Smith.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Jackson with it. Ogden picks him up. The 10-footer. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And the work Grant has put into his jumper evident. Now he's a legitimate scorer in the league.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call. Taylor against Jackson. Over Taylor. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Turner. Then there's Warren, and it's Taylor in at the 4-man position. Jackson is doubled. Passes it to Stewart. Back to Jackson. Over Taylor. And there's another one for the Pistons.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pacers trail by 21. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6 and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Brogdon with it. Cunningham's there. He gets that. Jackson down low. Taylor's there. Cunningham gets the bucket.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. His offense has returned.
Indiana's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bagley. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Cunningham. And it's Jackson. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Pistons have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Healed the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
The pass to Grant. Olynyk high post. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Duarte. Drops in the layup for 2.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 39.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Turner, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. And here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
So he gets them both. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40% break on his three.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. The step-back jumper is good. Jackson's got 43 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best.